What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Barbells and Trails podcast. I'm your host, Bret, back with Riley, and this week we have a new special guest. Bailey is back yet again.
Woo!
Yeah, Bailey, clap.
Yeah.
We brought her back for apparently the 7th time. But first time that we're all three on here.
I know, wow.
So this is kind of crazy. The siblings are back.
Yes.
If you guys don't know, we basically, in our family, have practically adopted Riley.
I'm basically their favorite son now. So.
He definitely is the favorite.
Yep.
He might be.
Yep.
Yeah, because our parents never had to spend any money on you.
Exactly. Oh, boom.
That's why the least needy child is the one they like the
Yeah.
most.
Andy's the baby.
Aw. I hate being the youngest.
Aw.
Oh.
You need a hug.
Yeah.
Okay. You want it now or after?
After.
Okay.
Then never mind. Anyways.
All right. So, what's happening? I don't know.
Why did you say it like that? Oh my gosh, girl. What is up with you?
I don't know
Dude.
where that came from.
His face is getting so red.
I got tears in my eyes. So, anyways.
You got tears in my
About
eyes.
to snort. Get ready. He's trying not to.
Okay. Anyways, welcome back to episode 98. Guess what happened since we last recorded? We got a new president.
Yeah.
Oh.
We all voted. First time voters. High five all
let's
around.
go.
High five.
Let's go.
Bailey was pushing it, both
I made it with 1 minute to spare.
literally.
I made it with. I don't know math.
10 hours at least.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah. Oh, take that.
I made it with
drove
like 2.
3 hours to vote.
Yeah.
I
And
drove-
a girl gave me a hug.
She did actually give her a hug.
Yeah, she came around the table and goes, "Give me a hug. I'm so proud. Thank you so much."
Nobody gave me a hug.
Special.
Well, I got mine done like 2 weeks before you guys, so.
Nobody asked.
Yeah, Brett.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're not special.
Yeah. Shut
I'm
the fuck up.
I did. All right. Well, yeah. So we all voted. No, for Bailey, it was hilarious because we're trying to drive home. We're trying to beat the clock because for basically half of our drive, we're like, okay, we're gonna get to Frankton at like 5:55. We're like, this is pushing it. So we're literally trying to figure out like, oh, maybe we can go to the polls and lapel and all this stuff. Couldn't find anything. It ended up making it, and then we went the wrong direction, as Bailey says. We could have took a different turn. And then she's like, the road's closed. What do I do? And I was like, keep driving or get out. I was like, you literally have like 3 minutes, if that. I was like, get out and go. I'll take the car. I was like, stop in the road. No one's here.
So I got out by the church and I ran
Yeah.
to the community building. And then she goes, "You made it with 1 minute." And then gave me a hug.
Well, and then Bailey's like, oh, yeah, I was driving for like 3 hours. And she's like, you came 3 hours to vote?
Yeah.
Can I give you a hug?
She goes, "Thank you so much."
It
Yeah.
makes no sense, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think she was just glad that a young person was voting.
I
I
guess.
mean, it's also Frankton, so like the populace of probably who came in
They
there.
probably got
But
like
I
what,
didn't get
27
my
people.
sticker. I was very disappointed.
You didn't get a sticker?
I got a
didn't
sticker.
Get, you knew that. I didn't get a
Oh
sticker.
yeah, because you didn't. I don't know why. I would have been like, I'm one of the last people giving a sticker.
I didn't get a sticker.
Unless
I
they're
got a
out of
sticker.
stickers, they could have been out.
They had tons of
How dare
stickers. I
they.
got like.
I got a sticker.
I tried to get taken 2, but they're like, no.
Oh.
Yeah. They would have smacked my hand, but I knew the girl, the lady, lady that was behind the table.
Yeah. Did you know
Did
how
you
to
go
do
to
the?
the fairgrounds?
No.
I went to Hobbs.
Yeah, we had the fancy machines. Bailey had like some old school shit. You didn't have
It seemed fancy to me.
Did you have a big red button that said "Cast your vote"?
No.
We did.
I was like the nuclear
Yeah, I was
bomb.
like,
like,
this is so
oh,
cool.
boom.
Did you
It's
vote?
so
Did you
cool.
vote? No, you voted at the courthouse, right?
Yeah, but same machines.
Yeah.
Um,
It literally was a big square. I was like,
yeah.
No,
Did it-
mine was like touchscreen.
she had more.
And it like printed my it was like a weird. You put your ticket in, it's touch screen, then you say cast your vote. You get your ticket back, and then you have to take it to another machine,
Yeah, we.
and it accepts.
No,
your
I had like
ticket.
buttons on the side
Yeah.
to
So it's like a
which one
screen,
I want.
buttons, and then
on the
once you were
side it
done-
would tell you your thing, and then you had to press something to like confirm.
Yeah, it's
then
like
you
once
had-
it's all done, it lit up, and
Yeah.
it literally says cast your vote, and a big red button, and you hit it, and
Oh,
you're
I
done.
didn't have that.
Yeah.
And then it saves it.
I thought mine was pretty cool. I don't know.
Okay, well, apples to
Sorry.
oranges, I guess.
Yeah. Anyways, nobody asked.
You literally did.
No, they didn't.
How late did you guys stay up watching the election?
I
You
didn't.
know when I went to bed.
I actually don't. I think I was done by like 11:30.
You know, it was like 11 for me.
I didn't watch it at all.
I didn't even think about it, and then someone mentioned it to me. I was like, okay, I guess I can't turn this on. Like, I've never once watched election
Yeah.
night ever in my life, but then I was like, oh, this is kind of cool.
I just had Leah updating me, but I didn't watch it.
Well, what was funny is I also heard that Elon Musk made an algorithm to like predict it as like numbers were coming in, and he knew like 4 hours before confirmation. He's like, Trump won, because he was like, whatever it ran, but it probably went off of what was already there, what's still to come, and then like all these other counties / states that weren't done but were already looking like red or was most likely voting red. So basically like predicted it early, and I was like,
Pretty cool.
Elon's just ridiculous.
I would marry that man.
Really? You know
Yeah.
he's like 60, right?
I don't care. He has money.
He's also a man.
I don't care. I'll be gay.
Oh,
He also wants to repopulate. He can't do that with you.
Okay, never mind.
you could be a side piece.
Yeah.
He's just cute, walks around with him.
I'll be his adopted kid. There we go. I'll just.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. I don't know what his oldest kid is. I think like 15.
Really?
He's
Yeah,
60
he has, like,
and his
9
oldest kid is
kids.
15.
He has like 9 kids. I think he started reasonably late.
I mean, that
He
makes
was
sense.
bald.
I was gonna say
He
has
was
a lot of
bald
shit
in
too.
like the 90s, and then now he has great hair. It's impressive. What
Isn't
money
he
can do to
fat
you.
now?
What money can do to you?
No, he was. He lost a lot of weight.
Okay.
But no, it was interesting watching, because I got to 11:30 and it was like more numbers were coming in. At one point it was like 100-point lead in Trump, that it
What
finally
was
caught
the
up.
actual like point?
Ended
or
up being
percentage or whatever?
312 for Trump and like 240 something, I think.
I think
for
it was 243.
yeah, for
Something like
Kamala.
that. Yeah.
But if you even look at populace on like actually how many people voted for him and how he
Mhm.
would have won, it was like almost, I think it was about 5 million more Trump than there was
Yeah.
Kamala votes. But I also saw
crazy.
something where it was like showing the map of the country on like counties and what they voted, and it was basically like the whole country was red besides like the big cities. That was it. Like
Yep.
97% of the counties were voting Republican. Yet also like 600,000 people still voted for RFK.
Yeah.
I guess RFK literally had told people like, don't, at this point, like, I'm on the ballot, but don't vote for me.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
vote for Trump.
Yeah.
And yeah, still 600,000 people. did
Imagine
it.
he
I mean,
won. That would have been hilarious.
That would be impossible, but I mean, I saw him on there and I was like, nah. Because it'll be, the thing is since they have the House, the Senate, and presidency, like, it'll be interesting what they can do in the next like 18 months, like policy wise. But it's kind of crazy afterwards, I feel like, seeing stuff and like how, like, even when I was like, before I got off, which it wasn't guaranteed yet that he won, you could see the temperature changing in the room for the Democrats. So they were like, well, if we lose, like, maybe we should, like, literally one guy, which I liked that he said it, like, there was some, I think what I was watching was definitely more left leaning, but they had both parties represented there and people were talking, and I kind of liked the overall I guess feeling in the room at one point, because like one of the Democratic guys was like, if anything for the Democrats, if Trump ends up winning and if it keeps going like it's looking, maybe this is going to be a wake-up call for us to be like, okay, apparently there is something that the people want. What is it that we've missed that seemed to make him so appealing to people? Like, maybe we actually should, I don't know, look at what's going on in our party and see like what's like, what is it that's pushing people away or to make this decision? Because I think part of it was in general just like numbers were low in certain places for Democrats in general, and so I
Did
don't
you
know.
watch his speech?
I did not, but I was still up when they announced that he was possibly like coming out on stage and doing stuff, and that he was still at Mar-a-Lago and was doing something.
Did you watch her speech?
She didn't speak.
I thought she eventually came out and spoke.
Eventually, but that night she literally,
I know she didn't.
She dipped out.
Dipped, but I thought she came back.
I think so.
spoke
And then
later.
I thought I
But
also
I've-
heard that she was
I've
filing
heard-
for divorce
Oh,
or something crazy too.
I heard that she copied her speech from Hillary Clinton.
Oh.
It was like almost identical.
Ooh.
Okay, I can see it.
I mean, it's very possible. I think it'll be interesting. Like, I think it's weird because even I feel like compared to last time, like you don't have people rioting or not rioting but protesting like you did in 2016.
Yeah.
And so there's definitely been a shift that I don't think a lot of people realized. Because I mean, I feel like leading up to it, I feel like all of us assumed that it was probably going to be him, and that it was very likely that he was going to win. But then, if you listen to anything mainstream, it was like neck and neck. This is going to be probably one of the closest like presidential races of all time. All this shit, and then it just ended up pretty much being a landslide.
Man, I should put like 40K on Trump.
I don't know what the odds were looking like though. But it was so weird because it's like that happened, and then it happened. Like he won, and everybody's like, "Oh, like what?
Oh.
You guys were way off."
Yeah.
On the field of the nation. But I do feel like there was probably a lot of people that voted Trump that wouldn't normally have,
Yeah.
I agree.
and it just kind of like what Andrew Schultz said like a month ago. He's like, I think there's a lot of hidden Trump fans in these liberal cities that are like that wanna.
I just
go
keep
that
laughing
direction.
at those videos of
Which ones?
the people finding out that Harris didn't win.
Oh,
The
I haven't
crying,
seen that.
Yes.
That is
shaving your head.
That one's a lot.
That
It
is
really
actually
is.
crazy.
It's literally
That is crazy.
What was the other one? There's something else that they're doing.
No,
too.
did you hear about that?
What, the shaving
That-
heads?
yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it the
Yeah.
other day.
It's so crazy.
It's just too much. I think
It is too much. I mean,
And apparently I learned yesterday that apparently Taylor Swift said she's not performing in any red state.
that's a lot of
aw.
states.
I know that's literally
Most
leaves
of the
like the
nation.
East Coast and part of the West Coast. for
I
her to
really just
perform
don't
in.
care. So
I don't care either. I don't like Taylor Swift.
yeah.
Don't
But-
tell Freddie.
Oh
Just
my
a little
gosh, I
tidbit that I
can't
heard.
believe that.
I mean, it's very possible. I mean, even if you just look at like who was backing him, like I feel like that should say something. Like we have two old school Democrats that were part of that party for years. Speaking of like Tulsi Gabbard and RFK Jr., two people that wanted to run in two separate elections and didn't because of their choices of at one point leaving the Democratic Party and everything else. That should say something. Like especially like somebody like RFK that is pretty sure been Democratic like 90% of his life. Like even Elon, like him backing him, he's like, I've been a Democrat for years, but he's the right choice right now.
I actually
agree.
didn't know that.
And so it's like that definitely says something. It really does. And especially if you have somebody that was like a politician and been in it already, like Tulsi Gabbard, to be like, hey, I don't like where things are going in this party. Like, and she was saying that like 4 years ago, and decided, yeah, I'm an independent now. Like I'm not picking either side because you guys aren't fighting for what I like. The reason I backed you guys for years.
Right.
Like you're not doing the same thing. It just the thing is, and I don't remember exactly what Max Lugavere said, but he like made a long tweet, and I agree with it. He's like, I wasn't voting for Trump, I was voting against this, and it was like increased
saw
gas
that too.
prices, like all this stuff, and like just a list of things, and against war, and all, like just a list of things. It wasn't even like him as a person, and I would agree, like he can be a lot, but I think for me, like personally, it was more everybody else that he had in his corner and the things that they wanted to work against and what they want to fight to fix. I was like, that's what got me. It wasn't him as a person necessarily, but it was everything else that he was kind of standing for right now. And I feel like if anything, he's going to do a lot better this time than last, just because he like has had that experience and like has more people in his corner that he can trust than he did in 2016.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you see things possibly changing over like the next, I guess, cycle?
I mean, it already kind of has. He stopped the war.
Well,
Kind of.
yeah, not yet.
I thought it was within the first 24 hours. It stopped.
Where? Ukraine?
No.
Israel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Thank you. Sorry.
I don't know.
I
haven't
guess
paid
like during
attention.
his candidacy. Did I say that right?
like his campaign.
That he said like if I become president within the first 24 hours, I will stop this war.
Yeah, I
And
think he
then they-
did say something like
But
that.
that was
And
about
then-
Ukraine. That wasn't.
No, not Ukraine.
Yeah, because that was a while ago when he said that, and it was about Ukraine saying if I was in.
I don't know. All I know is that he stopped a war. That's all I heard.
Oh, well.
Within the first 24 hours.
I think he's just doing a lot of small little things right now. So,
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
think he has good plans.
yeah.
I think he has good plans and at least a better, I guess, like,
I mean,
group around him.
It's
Yeah.
hard to do a whole 360 after you just get elected. So, it's
Yeah.
going to
Oh,
take
yeah.
a minute.
It'll definitely be very interesting, I think. And even like people that say that like, oh, Trump's not anti-war, is like, then you haven't actually listened to him talk. Like, the bad thing is I wouldn't say he's like the greatest person, and I don't necessarily lean red all the time when it comes to certain topics, but you can't deny that like mainstream media and certain shit have literally changed the outlook of him because they've purposefully like targeted him and said shit in certain ways. And like even I heard somebody say that even Obama was saying something about like what Trump said one time. I can't remember what it was, but it's like that's something that Obama probably knows is a blatant lie and has been proven that it was a lie, and that's not what he said, and this isn't how it was represented. But even Obama like made a speech or was talking about it. He's like, yeah, he says this and he wants to do that, and it's like, what? I guess even Obama even talked about the Tony Hinchcliffe joke of like, you said it was a pile of garbage, like all this stuff.
Oh,
And he's
really?
like, those are people. It's
Why
like
are
that's
people so butthurt about him making jokes?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Get over it.
Like
Aw.
it's so funny though that it happened because I love Tony Hinchcliffe. So for him to say that, like I immediately laughed. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
And the funny thing is probably most Puerto Ricans voted for Trump, or not most, but like I feel like it probably leaned that way. Anyways, at least in like PA and certain places, but it'll be interesting to see how like the next 4 years change.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's going to change a lot.
Yeah. And I feel like part of it too was even just between him and Vance, even just going on podcasts like that actually,
Yeah.
I think made a big difference. And even Rogan's like, I wish that I got Tulsi, I got Kamala on and talked to her, but they had too many restrictions. Like I'm not doing that. Like literally what we said.
Like,
we
what kind of
first talked about it.
restrictions? What do you mean?
So okay, I guess you haven't heard, but basically what we said of like, oh, if Rogan does have both candidates on, he's gonna want to do it the way he does his podcast.
Yeah.
He's not gonna want to break from his like standard just to help you out or something. And that's basically exactly why she never did it, was because they initially requested him to come somewhere and record, and then they were asking if there was like editing on his podcast and could we do this and all this stuff, and only 45 minutes or something, and he was like, no, like that's not what I want. Like I want to just know you and ask like actual questions.
Right.
I don't want to hear your spiel. I don't want to hear about how you were raised in a middle class family. Like we've all heard it. I don't want that. Like I want you to actually just talk to me. And he's like, I was gonna do the same for Trump either way, and like
It helps
that's
people
what
get
happened.
to know them more as like a person.
Yeah, like I feel like if anything, Trump for me also during his campaign became more humanized because of some of the things he did, and because he went on those, and it wasn't just I wasn't just seeing news clips and news feeds of him. You weren't hearing the same thing the whole time, and you just got to see him more as a person. But like especially like him on Flagrant, I feel like changed the picture a little bit because like cracking jokes and talking shit, like it's not a situation that you've ever seen like a presidential candidate in. So it'll be interesting. And then also like them saying that he's like a new Hitler and this is why you got to vote, like all this stuff against him. Like it's just outrageous. Oh yeah, like that was a big thing. Like is anti-Semite, and he's like he's the closest thing we have to Hitler and Stalin, and we can't let him get into office. Like that was literally certain things that was said on like by certain news articles.
I don't pay attention to the news, so
I don't either. I didn't read it, but I've heard it stated by many people. But also like the thing that for some reason I don't know why this is a bad thing, where they're like, well, he's like friends with Putin and he's talked to Kim Jong-il and like all this stuff. That was his dad, I think. And President Xi and shit. And it's like, it's not bad. It was like JFK literally like wrote letters secretly to, I'm blanking on who it was, but the president of Russia at the time when like they were dealing with the Cold War. And it's probably because of that that we didn't end up in World War III at the time. And so it's like, yeah, you want to have a relationship and not not talk. Like
Exactly.
non-communication is a lot worse than just
Even
being
if
like,
you have
"Hey."
It's better
Yeah,
to
like-
tell them.
It's
than
the
just to
same
stay
thing even
quiet.
in real life. Like if you feel like a certain way or there's tension, like you
Just say
not
it.
talking to them isn't gonna make it better. Like you actually just being able to have some form of conversation is gonna
Exactly.
make the whole scenario better, even if you disagree or you still don't like one another. It's you're not like having that empty space that builds tension. But
Yeah.
it'll be interessante. I wonder if our uncle's helping out again. That'd be cool. Did you
No
did you
idea.
not know that?
What?
Our uncle got called out in 2016 to come help with the presidential inauguration.
Oh, that's cool.
He's done what, 2 now?
Presidential inaugurations, one.
I thought he's done 2.
Trump's. That's it. I don't think he did 2020s.
Might you get
Oh.
called out again? That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
he might. Like it was literally November last time, and they're like, "Hey, when can you be in DC?" And he's like, "Give me till Thursday." He's like, "I'll be there in 2 days." But he flew out and was there for like 4 months, basically
Dang.
handling everything.
Probably got.
He was helping with, was it transportation? Is that his main
He's
job?
good at population management when it comes to like large events and understanding
Just managing
like,
where everybody
yeah,
would
between
be.
that security, like
Okay.
Because he did help with security one time.
yeah, like it's like basically planning like, hey, this is how we need to do this. This is where people can go, can't go. This is how we're gonna move people around. Like he's good at that.
Is that just how his brain works?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
He's
the
a smart
the
guy.
first one he messed around with that, which was also a big event, was when he worked for the city of Indianapolis, and he helped out with the 2012 Super Bowl.
Oh wow.
That was the first big event, and then he did other stuff for the NFL, and then eventually did RNC. So he did the National Convention twice and
Mhm.
helped with them, like yeah, and then ended up helping with the inauguration in 2016.
Gotcha.
It's kind of wild the things he's been a part of at times.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think he literally said for the RNC one, because I think it was in Detroit, I believe.
I think so.
He literally had to like basically drive down and like check different like city streets and see how they could do stuff and like check different neighborhoods. And he was like, it was a little sketchy in a few places, but we had to check things out. So it's crazy what he's been able to do.
You're right. Yeah.
But so do we want to try this new card game with our first guest since
Yeah.
we've had it?
Bailey seems thrilled.
Bailey seems
I'm
so
not
thrilled.
at all.
Bailey, do you wanna-
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not, Riley.
Yes, you are.
It'll be okay.
We have to like.
We
have to split this up, don't we?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So how are we gonna do this?
It's right there.
Like where we're gonna split them up at?
Right here.
Okay.
We can just do one at
They're
a
probably
time.
all different colors, are they not?
Are they
Yeah,
actually?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Oh, I honestly forgot.
So if anything, just like do the first deck and then we'll do the second. So you don't have to like split them.
Oh, I
all now.
thought okay, that works.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just mix this up just in case. I don't know what we did in the first place.
Yeah, we can
Are
do.
we each pulling one, or are you pulling one and we all just answer?
We'll each pull one, but basically
Pick a card.
you do all end up
Oh
answering.
no,
Not that card.
not this one.
Nope.
I'll take this
Oh,
one.
I'll take
So basically, you'll answer it first, and then it gets tossed to everybody else.
this one.
All right. Should we let Bailey go first
Yep.
or no?
no.
Okay. All right. We'll give her time to kind of think about her situation. Who is your go-to music artist when you're feeling down? Ooh. When I'm feeling down, I probably go. I don't know. Sometimes, honestly, Juice World. Like I told you, like I feel like
Yep.
sometimes like sad music helps me if I'm feeling down. Like it's weird, but I don't know.
Or XX.
Yeah, like some of X's, Juice World, honestly some of Jelly's Roll stuff. Like I don't know. There's just something about like some of his music, even though some of his songs aren't sad, but the context of what he's talking about kind of like hits deep, and that helps it.
No.
Like I don't want to just like listen to some like random hype pop song.
That would I was gonna say Juice.
Juice.
So.
What do you think, Bailey? What do you listen to when you're down?
Oh. I listen to a bunch of random stuff. Actually, when I'm down, I really don't listen to music at all.
She
So you just hide?
sits in
Yeah.
a corner, cries.
I
In the
don't really
dark?
cry.
Okay.
But Alex Warren recently,
Ooh, Alex Warren's a good pick though.
or
technically-
Benson Boone.
He was the one that introduced me to Alex Warren.
He did? I didn't?
No.
Huh.
When were you introduced?
Carry you home this
That's the
summer?
first one that you knew.
Yeah.
Oh,
He didn't even
I've
know
been
the
a
guy.
longer fan.
Well, probably because actually Hope introduced me.
Well, I think it was because of Hope, because we were both in there. And
I think you heard this.
no,
song.
it was
Did
because
you
I brought him
listen
up
again
from
to-
his reel about like their wedding, and he was doing
Oh,
the
yeah,
Oh
vows.
my
yeah,
god,
And that's
their
how
vows were so sad.
I wanted to marry
They
him.
were so sweet.
I was like, if
wanted to
anybody
cry.
said anything, even like 2% of what he just said,
Those were
I'm so happy.
I was like,
Like, yes.
virgin.
Like,
Yes,
I
please.
do. It was like the most heartfelt vows. It also made
So
me so
sweet.
sad because I was like, I'll never be able to live up to that at all.
I could never do my own vows. I don't think I could do it.
No, I think I could, but
I think I
I
would
don't know
do
if they'd be that
private
good.
vows. Then I would just do the traditional like in front of everybody.
I feel like I think I would do my own. Would you do your own vows?
Yeah.
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 Would
I think it's-
would they be good?
Well, I mean, I hope so. I mean, I'll be speaking from the heart, so.
Plan it beforehand.
Well,
Don't.
no,
So just
yeah, I
immediately
meant
be
like,
oh
like-
shit.
Well, I really.
I'm not
like-
saying-
I really like you.
I
Thank you
really-
for saying yes.
I can't believe you're wearing.
I
this
didn't
ring
mean
right
it
now.
like that, but like, you know, it's not like I'm coming up from the top of my head. I'm just like speaking from my heart, and I'm going to be, of course.
Like, I can't
planning
believe
ahead.
I friend zoned you for years.
Okay. This is Riley signing out.
That's getting brought up when
Oh,
Hope comes on.
100%.
Okay, what insecurities have you
Have
grown
you-
out of?
Have I
Wait,
what?
he has
What
to answer first.
insecurities have you grown out of? Probably my speech impediment.
Ooh.
I used to not be able to say my R's.
I forgot how bad it was when you were little.
Why we Wellford?
Okay, maybe I don't remember it being that
It was
bad.
pretty bad at the beginning.
At the
Beginning.
Yeah. At the
In the
beginning.
When I first started talking. It was so bad.
Honestly, having a first and last name starts with R and can't say my R's was the hardest and the worst thing in my entire
Who are
life.
you again? Why we waffle boy?
What?
What?
Yep.
You were like, what's his face off Big Bang Theory? Did you watch a lot of Big Bang Theory when
A
you were
little
little?
Oh
bit.
my god.
Maybe that's why.
What's
you,
his name?
you know who we're talking about?
Oh yeah.
But
What's his name?
He's so funny though.
Shit, that's gonna bother me.
Kriegly? No.
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 It's something weird.
Well, yeah. I can't remember.
That's really gonna bother me.
Yeah, that's so fun.
Bailey, you go. What insecurities
I
do you have?
don't
you-
think
have
I've.
you
Or have you
grown
grown
out
out
Oh,
of
of
them?
I have. I was gonna say I have a lot. I don't know if I've grown out of any yet. I don't think I've reached that point. I'm gonna think.
For me, it's I guess overall appearance, but part of that was losing weight. Part of that I think was just aging and not like having as much of a baby face and like feeling more like okay with myself.
You look pretty hot now. So.
Thank you.
I don't know if that counts. That's not a physical insecurity. Never mind.
What?
I'm thinking.
It doesn't
I
have
think
to
I've
be physical.
you.
It doesn't have to be physical.
You don't even say one.
Well, I was thinking. I think mine might be like my people pleasing side. I've kind of grown out of like because I was such a people pleaser. I
That's
would never
true.
go
Okay.
against what other
Yeah.
people wanted, and now I'm kind of more like fuck you. I'll do what I want. Like I'm trying to learn to like
Even
actually
with
do what I want.
Even with us,
What do you mean?
you even
I
do-
came today, didn't I?
So no.
Damn. Yeah, that makes me feel better.
It does. I feel like
think
if there
that's
is anybody that she can't say no to the most, it's probably me. But
Yeah, I would
And
say
me,
so.
yeah.
yeah, but I'm also not as demanding as other
As
people.
other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's okay.
Take your tree
I
down.
think I'm learning to grow out of that. I
Yeah,
think. I've
you
improved
definitely
a lot.
improved a lot. Like college, honestly,
From,
has
like-
changed you a lot in a good way. But
From
it-
like
yeah.
senior year to now, I'm like, what the fuck?
That's normally
Why
how it
would I
happens.
say yes to this?
Yeah. Bailey's like, why did I ever do that?
Why did I help those people? Anywho.
All right, your turn.
Who do you love most in life and why?
It's
It's you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You just broke Riley's heart.
Second.
Riley, just think of the cat on your.
So who's first?
Him.
You love Brett the most. Not your mom, not your dad.
I could have
Aw.
answered that.
I could've I mean, I did.
Wow.
I get it. Yeah.
That's so cute.
I
Okay.
don't know. Well, when you have like he's like my best friend, and when you go through divorced parents and stuff, and they're the only constant in your life.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I mean, I would. The thing is, me answering that question, it would be Bailey as well. Like,
Yeah.
there's definitely people that
You
are
have
really
to
up
answer
there,
too.
but
I do.
I do.
Who do I love the most? Me, myself, and I.
That's actually true. I guess we could have said that. I don't.
Well, I don't, so it doesn't work for me.
My lovely girlfriend.
Aww.
Good job. Oh,
Good answer.
Saw that one coming. She can hear you.
She's probably listening through the door. Okay. Pick a card, any card.
Oh, I'm just trying to take a drink. Okay, hold on.
You're drinking now?
Yes.
Wetting your whistle.
Jeez.
I know we gotta. Both of your guys' 21st are next year. It'll be fun.
Did you pick two?
You want my other one?
Just give me one.
Yeah. All right. Want me to start again, or Riley? Do you want to go?
I don't want to go. I'm just kidding. I got it.
Okay.
What is the most humbling experience you've had?
I've done this one.
Humbling.
Yeah, this is a hard one,
Hey,
actually.
can I have a new one?
Have you done this one before?
I think so. If not, it was at least very, very similar.
What is the most humbling experience I've had?
Ooh.
I don't even know.
It's kind of a hard question to answer.
That's really a hard question.
That is. I mean, this is confessions. Level 2.
I don't know, actually.
I really don't.
I know times I've been humbled, but
Is it the last time or just what was it exactly?
what is the most humbling experience you've had? The most humbling, like
Ooh, that is hard.
That's really hard.
I can't
I
think of something.
Don't know.
The only one the situation I can think of was when I was in high school and my gym teacher threw a basketball at my head because I wasn't paying attention in front of everybody, and luckily my friend caught it. I guess in a way that was kind of humbling because it was like, okay, yeah, like I should respect his time as much as everybody else's and not fuck around as much.
Aww.
Yeah, I don't. I feel like that's at least the one I can think of the most.
I really
I
don't.
can't
That actually
really.
is really hard.
I really
I
got
have no
nothing.
idea.
Huh. When was the last time you said "I love you" and you really meant it?
Yesterday.
I'm waiting for Brett's response.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
He read the card, damn
I'm
it.
sorry.
That's true. Probably. I'm trying to just think the exact last time I said it, because I normally mean it. It is between you two. I just don't know when like who I said it to last.
It better be me.
It's either you the other day.
Usually we only say that when we leave. Like, bye, I love you.
Yeah, but we don't always say it. That's why I'm like,
True.
I was literally trying to think the last time because we do say it a lot.
But you
I think
mean it
it's-
every
Wait a
time,
minute, we said it
right?
earlier today.
Did we?
Yeah,
When?
when you left.
Oh, I didn't say anything when I left actually.
I said it.
wow.
No, you did not.
Yes,
I
I
walked
did.
outside. No one said a
Yes, I
word.
did.
I left.
Oh.
I literally, you walked back in and you were getting some water. I'm like, oh, you're back. And I was like, and then you just like sort of walking back off. And I was like, okay, bye, I love you.
Oh well, I didn't hear you. I didn't say it then.
I know. Wow. You just left me on red. That's insane.
So I
That's
think out
crazy.
of the actual last time I said it, it was probably you the other day.
And you meant it? Aww.
Yes.
Why?
So
Does
sweet.
when you say I love you to Brett, you don't mean it?
No, I'm just double checking.
Most of the time, if I say it, I mean it. I might not mean it in the same fashion for some people, you know, but like I do mean it.
I don't think I'll say it if I don't mean it.
Yeah.
But
No,
there's a
I'll
level.
say so. There for me, it's I feel like it's like a scale. I could say that to literally a stranger, and mean it as like
a
a
different
human
way.
being. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not.
I
It's
get
not
what
the
you
same. Now, romantically, never.
Same.
No. I ain't even trying to cross that bridge right now.
Riley, what's your response?
Oh yeah, when was the last time? Was it me today?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Actually, no. Literally to help before we walked in here.
Aww.
Yep. So, okay.
What was yours?
Mine was last night on the phone with Leah.
Aww.
She got drunk. And we hung up. We said I love you.
Well, that's cute.
Nice.
Huh. Okay. What's your card?
Oh, I forgot I had one. If you could bring someone back, who would it be and why them?
Can I take somebody down?
I think we... What?
Oh.
What?
Riley.
I was just kidding.
I think me did this. But...
Oh, do I need a different one?
No, you can do it.
I have no idea.
Yeah, we did do this one.
I
That's
would...
okay.
I would probably say one of my great-grandparents, but I couldn't tell you which one.
That's literally
But
what you said.
just so I could, like, get to know them more because I was so young, and then I didn't get to meet one of them, like, my two great-grandpas.
That's literally
That's
what I said.
literally like...
Yeah. Because I was like,
I've just heard so much
there's
about
nobody
them. I want to know.
closer to our life that's been in our life that, like, that I feel like I would do say. Like, I would do the same. But I feel like that is true. But I feel like even with that, I was probably going to go, like, Great-Grandma Myers or, like, Great-Grandpa Jackson. That was my
I think
answer.
I would have really liked to meet him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I agree.
Mine would be my great-grandma, Elaine.
Elaine, that's a pretty name.
It is pretty.
All right.
Okay.
This one's
Level
dig deep.
3. Then we have wild cards.
Yeah. Is that the dig
Wow.
deep
Okay,
one?
you both pick a card at the same time.
It's getting deep.
At the same time.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh wait, I didn't grab it in time.
Time zone change.
Wow,
So
we're
should
really
we-
deep here.
Should we make Bailey start?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
we
it's
went
your-
around the circle.
Do you feel lost in life? Explain.
Explain.
Great question for this time of life.
Explain, Bailey.
Right? I would say yeah. A lot has changed in the last month of my life, and a lot of unanswered questions and things going on. So yeah, I feel lost right now.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I would say so to some extent, because like real estate is still where I want to go, but at the same time, I feel like as a whole, it's like I don't know like where things are gonna go. Like like there's like a path that I can see myself hopefully going down with things, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. But I feel like for almost anybody in their 20s, I think that question's the same. I don't think anybody is in that way. Now, if you ask me that question, hopefully when I'm 35, like it's gonna be a different response.
Right.
What about you?
I would say yeah. A little bit.
Why?
Just, life. Just lost in life. Just trying to find, I don't know, the purpose for me in the future.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
What is one thing you would change about society?
Ooh.
Are you answering? Oh,
I'm
I forgot you
thinking.
have to- I was gonna say I think I know.
I do know.
Okay.
Like sex trafficking. Well, deep, but
It is. I was gonna say, I guess mine was more broad, partially because it would have an impact in everything. Technically, even that category, to some extent, was greed. The thing is I don't think greed overall is terrible because it is a motivator and technically has helped bring about a lot of things.
it could
but,
go for both ways.
like more
though,
like
yeah.
corrupt greed, like
Yeah.
that aspect of being like looking out for number one completely and not like doing what's best for others at the same time. Like when it comes to even like big corporations or government or whatever in that sense.
Yeah.
What about you?
I was gonna say like how harsh we are to one another, like as a society, like
Hate.
we just hate each other
For
and
no real reason.
why can't we all be civil and be kind to one another instead of how harsh we are to each other?
I feel like
It's
that's
very
almost
sad.
Yeah. I feel like that's even like a global thing.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Especially when like you consider like Ukraine and
Yeah.
Israel right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad to see, and even how people thought that there was so much hate or going to be so much hate even during like this election. It's like that isn't what anybody wants.
No.
Well,
Some.
not anybody, but most people don't want that. And I feel like the bad thing is overall, I feel like the majority actually feel that way. It's just everything else that causes division. Like, I feel like most people,
and I think it ties into the greed too.
Yeah,
that's exactly why.
Like, I think a lot of it ties into greed and power, and that's why it changes that dynamic.
Yeah.
I mean, even in war, like, you gotta hate the other side and like basically dehumanize them, and it's not even anything that makes logical sense, but it's something you gotta do to be able to almost disconnect and save yourself.
Yep.
And yeah, that's a lot. Who had the biggest impact on your life and why? Who has had? Okay, let me think. I think realistically, and it wouldn't even be in like my head as like a mentor kind of thing, but I think it'd be Bailey. Yeah.
Aw, I was gonna say you.
Aw.
Yeah, I feel like it just makes the most sense, and even though like in certain aspects, at least growing up, like we couldn't like mentor when it wasn't the same. Like, I mean, I don't think you looked up to me necessarily, but like you at least, I don't know. Did you?
I think you guys always had each other's backs.
Yeah.
So
I think that's why, like, even if she can't relate fully or can't fully like fix my problems or like whatever, like she's been there, listened, and like given advice. It doesn't matter when or where.
Even if
she's
you
been
think
there.
you know,
Yeah.
at least having somebody else's opinion.
Like that kind of thing. What about you, Riley?
I would say the same thing. You were always my go-to person to tell all
I
my
think it would
problems.
probably be Noah.
It's a sibling thing.
Oh,
Oh
I mean,
my gosh.
the
I
biggest
would've guessed
impact,
that.
like that impacted my entire life. So like,
That's
even-
part
Yeah.
of what
even when
I
like
was thinking
Yeah.
in.
even when like Noah left, that left impact on my life.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's a good
I always
answer.
go to him if I have any questions.
That's true.
That is so sad. Oh my god, this makes me emotional. Okay,
That's the
go
whole
on to the
point of
next
this
part.
is getting deep.
Wild cards.
All right.
All of them.
Okay.
No,
You
I'm
have to
not
answer
answering.
every single
No.
one.
Okay.
I'll go with this one.
Am I starting off again?
Sure.
Go for it.
If you had one, ask the question that is on your mind.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, I forgot we all had to think. Oh god.
There was something I was literally thinking about before we came on the podcast that I wanted to ask, but completely blanked on. Do you believe in aliens?
Oh, wow.
That wasn't what was on my mind, but it came up.
I don't know.
Yes and no. Is that
There's
Yeah.
a
that
lot
makes
of
no
unknown.
yeah. Makes
lot of unknown things.
not that really good of an answer, but like
Okay.
I feel like I could believe him, but there's not enough information.
Okay.
If
Okay.
that makes sense.
Yeah. We might circle back to this.
Okay.
All right.
Do I have a
Yeah. Do you have any questions? At this point, if something
What
comes into
exactly
mind,
was the card? Just, do you have any questions? What?
if you had one, ask the question that is on your mind.
Well, if it's not on my mind, then I
Okay.
don't have a question to ask. So no.
Nothing. It's your mind.
The
right
only,
now?
the only thing that's coming to mind is asking how your day was and how you guys are.
You know,
Okay.
my day was pretty relaxed.
My
pretty
was
relaxed.
about the same. I got to play with Rhett, so
Oh my gosh, the baby.
I was playing with a toddler today at the office, so it was pretty chill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a
What
good
about
day.
you?
Just chill day.
Do anything
Just relaxing.
fun?
Not really.
Play any games?
Not really. Just watch a TV show.
You play
Outer Banks.
games.
Yep.
You definitely play games.
You did.
I played one Fortnite game and that was it. And I was like, nah, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
So
But he did. Okay. My bad. All right. What's your card?
we have to reveal a secret about ourselves.
What the hell?
Okay.
I don't have any secrets.
Huh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't have one.
You don't have any secrets?
Do I have a secret?
I don't know.
I feel like maybe you do, but we're
I-
pretty open books.
I cuddle with my pillow.
Well, everybody does.
Oh, do they? Oh, is that normal?
Most people
I
do.
mean, I do
Do
too.
most? Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's not a secret.
I
Sometimes have fallen asleep while eating snacks and watching YouTube.
I times fall asleep on the right side of the bed and then wake up on the complete opposite side.
That's not a
The
secret.
other
These
day-
are horrible secrets.
The other day, I went to bed and I woke up in the middle of the night with crumbs in my bed. I was like half asleep. And like,
What the?
get out
Oh
of here.
my god.
Did you just
I
wipe
ate a
them
whole
off?
bag of rolls the other day.
Rolls?
Like Hawaiian
Where
rolls?
did you get rolls?
Like a thing of Hawaiian rolls?
I don't know, whatever mom had for the potato soup. Buttering rolls and eating rolls and watching Netflix.
What were you watching on Netflix?
Oh, maybe I wasn't watching Netflix. I think I was watching Kill Tony.
Oh.
I was just eating rolls.
Rolls.
That's why I had the crumbs.
What did you do? Just wipe them off like?
In the middle of the night?
No, like literally, I was like, "There's something under me," and like,
It
literally,
woke you up?
I don't know.
The
I
crumbs
don't know.
woke you
But I
up?
felt it, and I was like, "Something's in my bed."
I'm actually a pretty heavy sleeper, so.
I am too, but that night apparently not.
Apparently not. If you woke up to crumbs and
damn
you had to wipe them
crumbs.
off.
Oh wow.
I was like, "What was I doing?"
What's a secret from you?
I don't have one. I'm literally an open book. I'll tell anybody anything.
Do you secretly have like a third toe?
No.
Do you have a
'Cause you're supposed
tattoo?
to have 5.
Do I have a tattoo?
Yep.
No.
Yeah, do you have a tattoo?
I do.
Where?
It's on my butt.
Oh,
Oh.
what is
of
it?
what?
I don't know.
Cool.
You just let him pick.
Yeah,
and
I-
haven't looked
yeah,
at
I
it
was-
since?
I just pulled down my pants like, hey, just go wherever. Do whatever.
Go wherever.
Yep.
That's a terrible idea to say when your pants are down. Go wherever.
Have you guys
Don't
seen
say that in prison.
Well, have you guys seen that have you guys seen Modern Family?
Yeah.
Have you seen remember that one time when Phil was like since my wife finally got a tattoo, I can finally get a tattoo. Now, I want to get a tattoo where it's not going to get like saggy and wrinkly. So I'm going to go on my lower back. I'm going to put go deep. Bam.
No, I didn't.
No, I
I
have
did
not
see
seen that.
episode. Go deep.
Bam.
Bam.
Oh, Bam was. Oh, I thought he just said that. I didn't know that was-
You literally just like go deep. Bam.
Huh. Yeah, don't go to prison after that.
Yeah.
That'd be. Oh, you're giving the wrong idea to a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's crazy. How do you think you do in prison?
I think I could make some friends.
That's how I think.
Yeah.
I
Either
feel like
okay, no.
I'm so sorry, Riley, but I feel like you would be somebody's prison bitch.
Oh, I think I probably would
For
be too.
sure.
No, I think I'd put up a fight. Honestly, I think I'll be fine.
Those guys have nothing else to do.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think.
I think it'll be good.
I mean, I love the optimism, but I'm at least realistic. I would have trouble.
I might have trouble.
I would try making friends being the dumb, idiotic, funny dude.
Then you would possibly piss somebody off and get shanked, or.
Maybe, but if they just know I'm a idiot,
Well, I guess.
then it might be okay. Like, I'm not gonna be like Dahmer and like walk through and I don't know. I've been seeing Dahmer clips and I kind of want to
Have
watch
you not
the show
watched
now.
the? It's
You-
so good.
Oh gosh.
The
I
thing
was
is
so invested. We literally watched that in a day and a half.
The thing is
We
I
have
knew
to- I'll
his
watch it with you
story
again.
already pretty well, and the
Are
dude.
you like a
he's
person
crazy.
that enjoys like crime shows?
Yes.
I
She
love
only
crime
watch
shows.
like police.
That's so
stuff.
weird.
It's so entertaining.
Do you watch after I showed you? Do you watch Donut Operator at all?
I don't watch YouTube, but I do like his videos. They're very entertaining.
It's so funny.
He's attractive, man. That just adds to it.
You
I
found
mean-
Bailey's
Have you-
type.
I mean,
Have
we
you-
have a point. Well,
I
yeah,
don't really
that's
have
true.
a type. Have
Um,
you
yeah.
watched it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Have
showed
I?
you Donut Operator. Weren't you there at New Year's?
No.
No.
That was Kelvin and Dad.
For some reason, I thought Riley was with us.
I
'Cause
don't
thought it
think
was the
Riley was here for
first
New
night you
Year's.
stayed the night, or something.
Was Riley here?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You weren't here.
Not for New Year's. Nope.
Oh, well, we watched some. No, basically he's like a ex-vet, ex-cop that does like reaction videos to police
They're
footage,
funny.
and then he'll like break stuff down.
Wait, no. Kelvin showed me. Yeah.
What?
What do you mean
Kelvin
Kelvin
showed me
showed you? I
shows.
showed Kelvin.
Kelvin
Kelvin
showed
thought
me.
they were quite entertaining. So
Oh,
did
yeah.
Dad.
Oh,
I remember.
They are,
entertaining.
they're funny.
They're funny. Like
Yeah.
for there being such bad situations, sometimes it's like that's kind of funny.
Yeah. I
The
remember
worst
that.
ones is when you like, because I feel like it also builds your rapport to police because you see some of the shit they got to deal with at times. And you're just like, what the?
The crackhead video is one of my favorites.
Oh, that one I showed you, the crackhead
Yeah.
Karen,
Yeah.
and like
We watched a
it was like a
lot. For
Casey's?
like a couple of days, we watched a lot of them.
we did. Because I mean, you can just and some of it was shit I've already seen, but I was like, it is fun. Let's watch it
Yeah.
again.
How old is he?
Like 30, maybe,
Is he really?
probably older.
Hmm.
I don't know. Riley, how old do I look?
45. Just kidding.
That's terrible. I was gonna go like 47.
I see it now.
Yeah.
You guys suck.
You.
I think you look like your age, maybe a little
Yeah.
younger.
Maybe a little older.
You think older?
A little bit.
It's
You're
the
about to be
beard.
24.
It's the beard.
It's definitely the beard.
I could see you could go like 25, 26.
It's the beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. The
Mm.
beard actually.
If you did
aged
not
me.
have the beard,
No.
no.
You would look like you're 14.
I don't think it's that bad anymore.
I think
is
you
it?
would look like you're
At least 20.
barely legal.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this.
That's how I am when I
Nah,
Go
yeah, that's
clean
true.
shave.
That's
Yeah,
just
it looks so
clean
bad.
facial hair.
Yeah,
clean shave sucks.
it hits hard.
It's hard.
You don't get it.
I
Yeah.
don't.
So
Unless you shave. Do you shave?
My legs?
Yeah. Do you get like a mustache?
Every woman does. But
Yeah.
yeah. But that doesn't affect how I age.
why? He's so pleased that he said that.
Oh no.
Why do you make
I
fun
don't
of
really
Hope?
care.
No.
I feel like she'd hit you if you said she had
hits
a
me
mustache.
lot.
Do we need to like get a couple scouts?
I'm such an idiot around here.
Well, at least you know it's you.
Yep.
You're the problem.
I am. She should leave me. I keep telling her that, and she's like, no, and then just smack me.
I love your relationship.
Oh god.
Anyways,
Anyways.
so how's the weather today?
It was good.
It was kind
It
of
was
cold, wasn't
cold.
it? Yeah.
I liked it.
A little windy.
It was cold and cloudy until
Yeah.
the sun popped out like in the afternoon.
Yeah, but then it just was off and on. It was like a
Yeah.
light switch. It was
It
weird.
really was.
Speaking of nothing you just said, but the Jake Paul fight's coming up.
This is completely different.
The Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight's Friday.
No, really?
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Shut up.
I
I just say like it's gonna be interesting to see. Like, I'm
if
surprised it's
Mike
Okay.
doesn't
happening.
win, I'm gonna be furious.
It's
I want
rigged.
him to beat Jake Paul's ass.
It's rigged. If he
It's
doesn't.
it's gonna be.
And I'm not even like dissing like Jake. Jake puts in the work, but he's not.
He's just
Mike
not
Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
Well,
No.
even then, but the thing is he actually probably could beat Mike Tyson, but it'd be more for the age.
The
Like
age.
the thing is it's gonna be a somewhat reserved fight. Like it's not gonna be full out.
Well,
Like, it's
was
not
it
gonna be Mike
originally?
Tyson in
Okay,
his
which I
20s.
was
No,
confused. I
no.
thought originally they backed out because of health reasons.
Yeah,
and then
they
something
did.
about like,
They did.
Mike had ulcers.
Yeah.
Stomach
and now
ulcers.
he's back.
Yep.
Yeah. So
This
basically
Friday.
they're waiting for him to recover, so they postponed it.
But
it's
wasn't
supposed to be, like,
Jake originally
June.
also trying to make a bunch of like stipulations, and Mike was like, "No,
If
if it's not an actual fight, we're not doing it."
the issue being was I think it was actually where they were gonna do the fight.
Yeah.
The state was like, hey,
Where are they doing it?
I don't know now,
Not.
but I know that
It's not Vegas, is it?
I don't think so. But part of it was because they were like, hey, with your age and certain things, like we don't want certain things
The liability,
about it because who knows what could happen, kind of thing. But at the same time, you're talking about Mike Tyson, and this dude, compared to any other man his age,
You look
could kill you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I did see something the other day where it was like the most rounds in a boxing fight ever, because they used to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was like 150.
Yeah.
It was like 7 hours.
That's insane. How do they not die?
That's why people used to die
I
all
know.
the time from boxing.
How the hell
Like
do
you
you
still
not
do,
die with that?
but like, they at least reserved it to 12 rounds, and even then, it's like that's a lot
that
of
what
How
it
many
is now?
rounds are they doing?
head impacts.
Is it 12?
Normally, I don't
But, I
know
mean,
what they're doing in their fight.
Yeah, I feel like
I feel like it's gonna be
I
less.
think it's gonna
Yeah.
be good.
probably like
though.
8. I feel like 8 is probably where they're gonna go.
I
What
told
did
you, I'll
they
come
usually
over
do
watch
for
it.
YouTubers? 'Cause I don't think it was 12.
I think Jake's been doing 8.
Okay, that's what I think.
Yeah.
Because I like even when KSI fought.
Even 12 rounds is a lot.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's a reason that you
Is
end
it
up
what,
with more
12 3-minute round? 5? How long are the rounds?
3s, I think.
I think
But-
it's threes.
I mean, that's why there's a lot more injuries in boxing than there is UFC, because you're not just getting hit in the head all the time.
Yeah.
Like, to some extent, I would rather get hit in the kidney or the liver. Well, all sucks.
Not with a leg
But-
though. Oof.
No, but at the same time, like you're not getting head impacts the whole time.
Right.
You're gonna grapple. You're gonna whatever. So it was funny at the last party I went to at Freddie's house. Some grappling started happening. It was like a mini UFC fight. It was great. It's cool.
That
I was
was
like,
fun.
I got a professional, a college wrestler, and a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and I got kicked in the throat.
You should have placed bets, dude.
I should have, because I actually
just love how
started
you got
going.
kicked in the throat. That's my favorite part of the story.
Loser.
Oh, well, thanks.
You're welcome.
Love you too, I guess.
Love you most.
Didn't mean that one. Just kidding.
He did not just say that.
JK.
JK.
You don't just come around. Love you. Nah, just kidding. JK, you know.
I feel like a
He's having
teenage
whiplash
girl.
over here.
what?
This is like my mom. Like, I'm just kidding. Anyway.
What?
Anyways.
Anyways,
So,
about these aliens though.
yeah, I know. Like this Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight, like it's insane. Like speaking of yours, you know. So like these phones, Apple, you know. No, I'm just kidding.
Is Apple fun? What about them?
I don't know. I
Okay.
was just going on a total random subject since you did that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Elon should run for president?
Yes.
That was a quick answer.
Wow.
I don't know. I think it would be interesting if it did. Which side do you think it would run then?
Republican now?
You think now?
Oh yeah, for sure. Democratic Party wouldn't.
Have him.
Natural.
No.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Is he part of Trump's
Cabinet?
cabinet?
Possibly, or at least
I
his
think he should.
administration.
I
That'd
think
be
he
cool.
They were trying to.
should.
That would be really cool.
kind
The
of
thing
really
that's
fix some
what's going to
things.
be interesting is more people might actually have internet now, because initially I can't remember what year this was. They were trying to do like a government funded thing to bring like 30 million Americans internet connection, whatever, like in rural spots, and he was up for grabs, and they decided not to go with him, even though it easily made the most sense, cost effective, faster, like cheaper, and all this stuff, and they ended up wanting to go with other companies and do like hardwired shit, which that's a lot of work, that's a lot of time, and a lot of money. And so now I wonder if he is involved, if they're going to use him with his relations, because now it's like, yeah, dude, we got Starlink, it's not that expensive, pump out more hardware, build some more satellites, and like you're good. Like you can have internet literally anywhere.
It's really cool how that works.
It's insane. Like I mean, I remember when he was talking about it like 4 years ago. It's like, this is going to be interesting depending on how this goes. And then it's like, now that it's up and running, it's like, this is actually super
I
impressive.
mean, everybody uses it when they're like, people like live in the vans.
Yeah.
Have you seen those?
Yeah.
That's insane.
It,
And they
literally anywhere.
they
Like,
can
you
literally,
can't-
yeah, it's crazy, dude.
like obviously maybe not in certain parts of the world right now, but in general,
Right.
like in the US, like you're good. Yeah.
And it's pretty fast too.
Between that and like, I even heard that he's helped with, like, do you know Lex Freeman at all? He's like a robotics engineer and is like really smart, and he has a
Okay.
podcast. And
Having fun?
Sorry.
We're boring her.
no, she's playing with the mic.
I can't sit still.
But no, he went out to this guy that's been on Rogan once before, and basically he's trying to like save part of the rainforest and down there, and he's like lived there for 20 years. Like just happened to go there when he was like 17 and just like stayed, or maybe 19, but like lives in the middle of the jungle, like in some of the most remote parts of like Brazil and certain places. Basically there's like a certain stretch of land that he's trying to basically preserve, and part of his initiative is basically finding funding, and instead of hiring the same people that would have gotten jobs logging, because there's no other way to make money there, so they're like, well, I guess I'll log even though they don't want to. It's a way for them to make income, and then hiring them instead to protect the forests as basically like forest security.
That's
and
cool.
Deal with things. And so like literally they have like a tree house in the middle of nowhere and this like giant tree, and he brings people there. And he talked about taking Lex out, and they literally did like a podcast in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, that's cool.
And they were like going on this hike. They about died. Like literally ran out of water. They didn't have water for like 2.5 days, and the hike was a lot more treacherous than they ever expected, and it took them a lot longer, and they just got lucky. And he's like, some of these trees though, like we were passing, like literally no human has probably been here, and just like talking about
I want to go. That'd be
so
cool.
And it's like part of his thing is like getting certain people to fly out and experience the jungle for what it is, to like convince them to like donate and do stuff. But he's like, now we are like a third or a sixth, I can't remember, obviously this is a big difference, but he's like, we have like 100,000 square miles protected or something, or 100,000 acres or something protected, and we have like 200,000 to go for at least this area that they're trying to basically preserve.
Gotcha.
Which is really cool.
Very cool.
We've never talked about this with Bailey. What do you think of ancient civilizations?
What do you mean? What do I think?
Like
What do you think? What do you think?
like Graham Hancock. Like you've definitely heard me talk about him.
Yeah, I didn't watch the thing you wanted me to watch though about him.
You should. It's good. Like that's gonna be what our next episode's about.
I still need to watch it.
Yeah, I know. Me too. But
It's been like that for like 3 weeks. So.
Yeah, I know.
but it's really cool. I think it's awesome. Like the stuff that they do. It's cool. Like
That's pretty cool.
this stuff they found, especially the Amazon and everything. It's very, very impressive and unexpected.
Oh yeah.
And the funny thing is technically is because of deforestation that they first came across some of these structures, and now with better technology, they're able to find so much more.
Right. I got
What the hell is he doing?
I freaking got berries on my.
Don't eat them.
Oh. I didn't even know that.
I'm gonna do this like normal. So since this is a new guest for you on the podcast, do you have any questions for
No,
Bailey?
I really don't.
Wow. That's
I mean,
so
like-
mean.
It's not like he fills me in every day, so like.
Well, that's kind of true.
It doesn't mean you can't formulate your own question.
Yeah.
Bailey.
Do you not like Bailey that much?
Yeah.
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 Do I have any questions?
Do you?
So how's life?
I already answered that.
I answered that on the card.
Are you looking forward to living with your dad?
Are we really?
I mean, he asked it. I don't know.
No.
Why not?
I don't want to live. I have for a very long time not wanted to live with either one of my parents. And being away at school with my own apartment and having my own room,
Fair enough.
own bathroom, everything, I got used to a schedule.
Mm.
Now being back home, I'm having to adjust. And I don't really like it. And I also
fair.
feel like I'm back in high school being at home.
No.
That makes sense.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. That's cool. So what made you decide to do your hair?
Yeah.
A random decision. What the hell am I
Impulsive decision?
trying- Thank you.
Intrusive thoughts. One.
I've always wanted red hair. I didn't want it this red.
Mm-hmm.
It just came out darker, but I like it, and it will lighten up, so I'm okay with it. It looks great. I've always wanted red hair. And then Leah said, I'll do it. And it was like $15 for her to get all the supplies. And she just did it in the kitchen.
Nice.
It looks good.
Thanks.
All right.
I honestly thought it was darker in the kitchen, so.
You didn't realize?
No.
You didn't realize that my hair was different in the kitchen?
No, I noticed it was different. I just thought it was like darker.
Oh,
You
gotcha.
didn't see the red as much.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Back to you. You watched all these horror movies leading up to Halloween. Did you have a
Did I
favorite,
really?
or how did you like them?
Where the fuck did
Because you
that
watched like
come
all
from?
the Conjuring movies.
It's just how his brain works.
I've never.
I know.
I never watched the Conjuring movies.
I didn't. I only watched The Nun.
Or what?
That's
I
the
thought
only one we watched.
Oh, you guys suck. I thought Hope was gonna make you watch the whole thing.
Do you
We're
like
going
scary movies?
Yeah.
Oh.
The Nun was pretty cool.
I heard he screamed.
No.
At the Nun?
Shut
he
up.
jumped.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
it was a jump scare.
That's funny.
Shush.
And they got him.
Shut up.
Do you like horror movies though?
You just answered that.
Yes.
Like, really though?
Yeah.
Like how much?
Like how much?
I like when my heart races. Like,
Oh.
and I'm invested.
Oh.
So
What's your
You like
favorite
the
horror
tension.
movie you've watched?
I don't know. It's really hard to rank horror movies.
I
In
don't
my
feel
opinion.
like you've really watched many though, in general.
I've watched.
What's one that stands out to you when you think about horror movies?
I know
that
which
you've
one
seen?
does for her.
Yeah.
You looked at me and they were like, "Oh yeah."
What's it called?
What is it about?
Um.
Have you ever watched Quiet Place?
No, I
Have
really
you?
wanted to.
Yeah.
I
Never
don't.
did.
I've watched 1 and 2. I haven't watched the third one.
It's about
No, thank you.
these
It's not that bad.
4 guys.
Oh yeah, the you told me the ritual.
The Ritual. That was a good one. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's weird. It's
Yeah,
like,
I
more
don't like shit like
psychological.
that.
It's
No.
creepy.
Yeah,
The
it's pretty
psychological
creepy.
shit?
Basically,
Hell
4
no.
guys go hiking into this ancient woods that's like enchanted, and then an old demigod lives there,
Mhm.
and it's supposed to be like a Norse god, son of Loki, and it's like a weird monster. And
You should watch it.
No,
Yeah.
I don't like scary movies, Riley.
do you think anybody could convince you to join a cult?
No.
Wow.
I don't know. Just know.
Maybe, honestly.
I think Riley
Like, no,
can
no,
be
I
very
think-
much convinced. I think
Whoa.
Riley is
Okay, think
easily
it back. I
convinced.
feel like somebody could, yes, like you could just make up all this stuff and you wouldn't even think it's like
I
you
think
think it's totally different
Riley
than what it
is
was.
very easy to
Like I'm
convince
saying,
to
like
do
back,
something.
I guess like back in the day when it comes to
What do you mean by that?
I just think that what's the word I'm looking
Convince me right now. Or something.
for? No.
like I feel like if somebody caught you in the right environment and like
I think
and I'm saying
you
like
would be
old
easy
cults,
to
so like even like nowadays where you don't know as much, you don't have the internet, like you're not maybe as self-aware of certain things. Like I feel like today would be so much harder. To
Is gullible
convince,
the right question?
Yeah,
The
like,
right
you
question,
would
the right
be-
word.
You would be so much
No.
more gullible to end up in a cult. I feel
Yeah.
like today than like some of the old ones, because also they all started out good. Like
Mm-hmm.
they just don't end well. Where I feel like in the 60s or 70s or 80s at one point, if somebody caught him at like 18, I feel like it might be convinced. I feel like I would. In some aspects, I'll be like, cool, there's like cute girls over here.
I don't think I
We're
would.
gonna go like build a log cabin and live in the woods. All right.
Yeah, dude.
Like, especially,
I just think
especially at,
I'm
like,
not
a young
saying just
age,
you. I
too.
think Brett would too.
Yeah, I feel like at a young age it'd be a lot easier.
You
to
know
be
who
like,
I
yeah.
definitely think would?
Who?
Evan. That's who came to mind. That is who came to mind. I think Evan would.
The thing is that she's right.
Evan wouldn't even know what to do. Like he probably would live there for a good like
He wouldn't
3
know.
months.
He wouldn't
And
know.
until
He
he,
wouldn't know. He'd be like,
until he realized like,
So, but like,
where is everybody?
you like call
Where's the
him
hot
and be like,
girls?
Where have you been? And it's like, oh, like I'm
Dude.
in the woods like, with these people,
These people said they would pay me, and like,
and they
I
feed
don't-
me. It's cool. I like it out here.
Yeah.
Like, we like do like weird meditations every day. I don't get that shit, but I'm here.
I could just see Evan.
Like, I mean, did you not know like one of the most prolific cults started in Indy?
Really?
that's interesting.
Jim Jones. And it was
Honestly,
like
I'm not
the largest
surprised.
mass suicide in the world, I think.
Jesus.
Some of it was not
Fun fact.
consensual.
Everybody come to Indianapolis.
That's the Kool-Aid thing. Like, you ever heard the joke of like drink the Kool-Aid?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys have
I think I
different
have.
dark humor friend circles.
Clearly.
But basically,
I was homeschooled, so.
well, the dude actually did some like cool stuff at the time in Indy of like helping out certain communities and African American communities in like the 60s and 70s, doing stuff. Ended up out in Cali, kind of building a what would that be considered? Compound of some form. And then eventually he got so much heat from the U.S. government. He's like, let's just get out of here and go like build a village in a jungle. And it didn't go great. And then basically he knew that the FBI was going to crack down on him here soon. And so he forced everybody to drink Kool-Aid with cyanide in it.
Yeah, and they all died. I knew that.
Nice.
Literally in the middle of the jungle. It was like 700 plus people.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Wow. It's insane.
Where was this?
Well, the guy was from Indianapolis. But
this happened somewhere totally different.
yeah, this
Why is
happened
my
in
ear
another
ringing?
country. You
Oh
have, what's that
gosh.
called? What's the ear ringing
Oh,
thing? Tinnitus?
Vertigo?
No.
Oh, vertigo's not that.
No, what's the ear ringing one? Is it
Don't do that.
tinnitus? Is it
oh, it's
tinnitus?
gone.
Tinnitus?
I don't know. Is that a word?
It's gone.
Do you have
Good.
tinnitus?
What's tinnitus? That's a big word.
Tendinitis, that's a word.
Try to spell that right now.
T.
That's
Yeah.
E.
The amount of
N-
words that he does not know how to spell.
I don't know how to spell either.
D-E-N.
I think you're wrong already.
I-A-S.
Itis.
No, I fucked it
The
up.
end is
I
I-T-I-S.
Yeah, no, I fucked it up.
It's
Itis.
tendon. Itis.
This ain't no spelling bee podcast. Don't put me on the spot. Maybe that's my biggest insecurity. Is
Being
like,
put on the spot.
yeah,
Oh, I can't
no,
do
not
that.
being put on the spot, but like
Oh.
being
Now-
spelling bee.
Ask him all
Spelling
the
bee?
ask,
That's an insecurity?
now. Ask him all the Christmas questions, and he knows every single one of
I
those.
do. I'm too good. Ask me one right now. Full of deck, dude. I got you.
What is
No, we can
what
wait.
is
It's not Christmas yet.
what is Santa Claus's every reindeer's names?
Dasher, Dancer, Blitzen, Comet, Cupid, Donner.
You're going out of order. You know, Dasher and Dancer and Prancer.
She ruined it, but
I didn't even know. Okay,
you didn't know
know a
any.
single
Do you know where
reindeer?
the colors for Santa came from?
Rudolph.
It's actually from a
You
mushroom.
you didn't grow up singing the song?
No.
Homeschool.
Oh.
You know
Homeschool.
Dasher and Dancer and
Rudolph
Prancer
the
and-
red
I mean,
nosed
that's the song
It's
too.
the song, but that's
Had a
in it.
very shiny
Oh really?
nose.
That's the only part I know.
Just Rudolph.
Dasher and
Rudolph the
Dancer.
red-nosed reindeer.
Have you ever dreamt that you wish you were Buddy the Elf?
Yes,
He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
dude.
Imagine being 6'3".
Imagine eating all that candy on the spaghetti.
And not
My
having
God,
diabetes?
I think you would die.
That's crazy.
Imagine just annoying your dad all the time.
Do that anyway.
Yeah. Dude, that
Imagine
dad,
drinking a
Imagine
2-liter
being
Coke.
able to-
oh my gosh.
I think you
as
would
fast as he
die.
did.
Imagine like getting a backpack from your dad. Or what was his?
What?
It wasn't
A
Backpack.
like you jump on somebody's back. It's called the backpack.
I think
A back.
when I hear somebody say like I want to be your backpack is more like if they're motorcyclists and it's a girl wanting to be
Yeah.
on your back.
You wish.
Oh.
What?
I don't know.
I don't have a motorcycle.
I don't know. It's just
You
hot
wanna
in
be on the
here.
back of someone else.
I'm
Yeah,
sweating.
I'll be the
Oh,
backpack.
you're gonna be
dude.
the bitch.
I'll be more like a duffel bag. I think I'm bigger than a backpack.
Guys, I'm sweating. It's
So
hot in
hot.
here.
It is get-
I
it is
am
getting
wet. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
You've been really hot in here recently.
Yeah.
In the
Oh,
Halloween
thank you.
costume. Oh, yeah.
You're pretty hot too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're so cute.
Adorable.
Thank you.
Mhm,
I
thank
know
you,
we
I know.
are.
I know.
What?
I know.
Oh,
You know you're adorable.
Yeah.
did you know why
need to-
Santa's colors the way they are?
Why he's red? Like
Like
red and
Why
white.
he's
yeah, like the red and the white, like where that came from.
because it like makes his image look better so he doesn't look as fat.
It's from mushrooms.
Oh.
It's a specific mushroom that grows under like pine trees, and it's red with like white spots and stuff.
That's interesting.
Psychedelic. Yeah.
Cool.
What do you think of? Ooh, what do you think RFK is going to be able to change?
Why are we? What the hell is going on?
I don't know. You guys aren't giving me much.
Yeah, my brain can't do that, man.
No.
You can't do it.
I can't even answer the question, let alone.
Okay, what did you ask?
I don't know. Are you anti-vax?
That's not what he asked.
That's not what you asked.
What do we think RFK is gonna change?
Yeah. If Trump appoints him,
Oh
head
no.
of
I have
health.
absolutely no idea.
Do you even know what he wants to tackle?
No.
You guys are so out of politics.
Health.
I literally don't pay
Health.
attention. I know he wants to
Technically, he's
change a
right.
lot of stuff with obviously our healthcare, but isn't he also working with our food system in general
Yeah,
and taking
make
stuff
America
out of,
healthy again.
Yeah, okay. See, I know things.
Yeah.
That's about all I know.
Sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Tell me, what'd you learn at college? Tell us
Bitch.
all about our muscles and tendons and bones.
I learned lots of things.
What's this?
You're pointing at a random point.
Yeah, you're supposed to know.
Yeah. What is that?
That
What muscle
that's
is
one of
this?
Your flexor muscles. That's one of your quad muscles.
Well, we know that.
What is-
That's your vastus medialis.
Mm.
That's a big word. Try to spell that.
I can if I write it out, but I can't say it out loud.
What is?
I don't like this pop quiz. I can't do.
What
those
is
things.
this?
What is on your neck?
Yeah, just
It's
what is
hair.
my
It's
neck?
hair, dude.
What is my neck?
Yeah, what is my neck?
No, what is it, please?
What is it?
No. He doesn't know how to check a pulse. Could you teach him? Remember he
You don't
used
know how to
his.
check a pulse, Riley? That's the easiest thing to do.
Remember he used his thumb on me the other
Yeah,
day.
you don't use your thumb. Your thumb
No.
has its own pulse.
Yeah,
You use these fingers.
yeah, I noticed.
Do these fingers not have pulses?
You can check your temporal ball.
Oh my gosh, I can
Oh.
hear it.
Not on your ear.
What are you hearing?
What am I hearing then? Oh, it's just my ear ringing again. Never mind.
Oh my gosh, I can hear it. What, the ocean?
Nope, it was my ear.
It was my ear.
It was ringing again. It still is, actually.
One,
Ugh.
2,
Brachialis.
3. What?
Radial.
Mm.
Middle
You
finger.
can also check a spot on your foot.
What?
I forget what it's called.
Are you saying some nurses have feet fetishes?
No,
Oh.
they
I
mainly
do.
do it with
What?
babies.
Oh,
But
really?
you can
Is it
with
because
adults. It's just
babies are
harder.
so chunky?
It's just harder to find a pulse lower in your body because the blood has to go all the way.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
Just do
Is
this.
that why if I hang upside down, that's because... Okay, I see now.
What?
Yeah.
The blood rushes to my head then. So that's
you
why
didn't know that?
I did. That
Oh.
just makes more sense now.
Oh.
Oh.
That's,
I'm glad
yeah,
I
that
could
makes
help.
sense.
Yep. So what is like... Never mind, I don't know.
What was your question?
I don't know.
What?
Blanked.
Oh. What's your favorite holiday? Or, ooh, even better. What are you looking forward to at Thanksgiving the most?
Food.
Well, I meant what food-
specifically?
Yeah, what are you looking at?
Mashed potatoes. I've had them in so fucking long. I
See,
don't
mashed,
really like
mashed
Thanksgiving.
potatoes are hit or miss for me.
That's
honestly.
true.
That-
But if
have
you
to
find a
be
good
really
one.
good.
Yeah, but like
Maybe
Lobsters
like-
are
some
pretty
mashed
good, though.
potatoes are just too dry.
Yeah, but
And then you
get
have to
good
put
gravy.
stuff on it, and then
Put
it's
good
just
gravy.
What are you
though.
looking forward to? I really don't know. There's not a food I specifically
ham,
want.
mac and cheese.
A good mac and
myself
cheese.
getting
We're
fat.
not getting mac and cheese at either one of our things.
What?
You guys suck.
Yeah, one year I was the only one to go back for seconds. It made me feel so fat.
I love mac and cheese.
When?
3 years ago,
When I wasn't there.
Mac
Yeah.
and cheese.
I was the only one that went back for
That's-
more.
They never. Everybody always went back for
And I
seconds.
was like they
what
start
did
cleaning up.
did they have?
Or like
Yeah, they clean up immediately. You
pumpkin
don't do that on
pie.
Thanksgiving.
No.
You don't clean up immediately.
What's your favorite pie?
None. I hate pie.
Probably pumpkin.
Nobody asked.
You literally did.
He was looking at me.
I love you the mostest.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no,
You don't
Like,
have a favorite pie?
like pumpkin pie, but like
Is yours
I
pumpkin
only
or
have
peanut butter?
I only have pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving.
That's mainly the only pie I eat.
But
you like peanut butter pie.
all
which is your
around,
favorite.
apple pie. A good apple
What
pie.
about you?
I don't know. I feel like pie sketches me out. I don't know why.
You literally love pie. You eat it.
What do you mean it
pumpkin pie.
sketches you
I
out?
don't know. It's like I don't know what to expect.
No, that's sketchy. Not getting that
I
one.
can't eat that pie.
I don't like. It's like
But
I don't know what's in there.
You only like pumpkin and
Maybe that's why I
peanut
don't
butter,
like.
right?
Maybe
Peanut
that's
butter
why I
pie's
don't
no
like
good.
like chicken pot pies because I'm like, what's in that pie? Like you can't see
It's-
what's in it.
you
I'm not a
can when it's
fan.
cut open.
But before then, it's a surprise.
I'm not a fan
it's
of
literally
chicken pot
fucking
pie.
dough, chicken, and vegetables.
And then there's like vegetables in there, so that's
Yeah. It's
oh
weird.
my god.
I'm scared of
you
chicken
know what
pot
pie I
too.
really want to try?
What?
A meat pie from Australia. I've heard those are really good, but they're like tiny.
Sounds really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They make like different kinds. That sounds like awesome. You want to go to Australia?
I'm hungry.
We'd be on.
Let's go.
What the?
What do you think you can cook the best?
Have you ever cooked?
Yes.
That's not
Besides
something
cereal?
out of
I've
like,
cooked so
chicken
many
nuggets
things.
or something.
What do you mean cook? Just
Like something you actually cooked, not out of a bag.
I've
like a
cooked a
freezer.
pie before.
And
Those-
what was it?
An apple pie.
Oh, he said
For
pie.
4-H.
That's not what I thought he
Oh,
said.
what would you think
I
he said?
thought he said I cooked pie before, and I was like, what?
What'd you make?
That would be fun.
Well, I know you did
Pie.
pie because
Pie.
4-H.
4-H stuff.
Do you miss 4-H?
That's baking though.
Not really.
Yes.
Yeah, oh, Bailey. I'm surprised Bailey said yes. Actually,
What?
missing 4-H.
Oh.
He's asking more random questions.
Do I miss 4-H? Yes and no.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's a mix.
Yeah, I think that's all.
I
it
did
was.
not miss.
I'd rather go back there and just hang out and do stuff.
Hey,
but-
I just
That's
I
what I did
loved
last
the
year.
showing part. I loved like all of the fair stuff, but when the last few years got ruined, I
Yeah.
lost interest.
I just.
Yeah, did you guys like COVID? It was so much fun.
We both just looked at him the same way.
No? Okay. Just me. No, just kidding. It's fucking awful. I feel like the only time it would have been great is if like you were a streamer or a YouTuber and you were like, cool, I'm still making money and I can chill at home and play video games. you couldn't help it. You tried keeping a poker face for so long.
I did. Okay. But your eyes go everywhere. Holy cow. You're like,
Oh, did you hear about the
I feel like
Mr.
this is
Beast
20
allegations?
questions.
You won't play 20 questions?
no.
Ah. But did you hear about the Mr. Beast allegations? Apparently there's people
Yes.
suing because of something to do with the game show. And that like
Oh,
they were
yeah.
taken advantage of and blah, blah, blah.
There's like what 5 people
Yeah.
more suing?
Out of 1,000, at least.
It's not
It
that,
doesn't
It's
make
really
sense.
crazy.
not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to affect Mr. Beast at all.
Even if it does, it's pocket change for him.
Oh.
Basically.
Yeah, but the best way we described it last time we talked about it is he's the Elon Musk of YouTube.
I agree.
Imagine if those two got together.
I think that would be the most awkward conversation just because they're both totally like they're really good in their areas.
Yeah, no.
But their areas are completely opposite from each
Completely
other.
different.
That's true.
I still think it could
Like a-
possibly be a good conversation.
Would Elon Musk even know how to like upload YouTube? Like a YouTube
Probably.
video?
I would hope so.
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
I mean, he tried to convince Jimmy to start doing stuff on Twitter or X.
Oh, gotcha.
I didn't even know that Twitter changed to X.
X.
I don't have it, so I don't really care.
I have it, but it's kind of just weird.
Yeah.
I didn't even know people still use Twitter.
Oh, all the time. That's still, I'm
It's
pretty sure,
X,
like one of the
actually.
most.
When did it
used-
change, Riley?
Oh, like a year ago,
Mm-hmm.
at least.
Had no idea.
At least a year.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's been a
If
minute.
not more.
Get with the game, jeez.
I'm not. I
Yeah,
don't keep
get
up
with
with
the
anything.
game.
You're old.
I know I am.
You're
Thank you.
wait. I'm
Yeah.
old.
Yes.
You're
I'm older
ancient,
than both.
actually.
Oh, thank you.
You little 26
But
year old.
in spirit and in action, you're younger than me.
Oh, for
So.
sure.
That's true.
It's gonna be like that our entire lives.
100%.
I'm gonna be 70, still doing dumb shit, and
And
Bailey's
she's gonna be sitting
over
there like,
like
Brett,
"Fuck
sit
off."
the.
You're like 74.
Sit the fuck down. Put
Sit
your walker
down.
down.
saying. Who do you think you are?
Just to see Bret in the dance floor.
Just walking.
Oh, yeah. Because I feel like once I get to that, like, I feel like when I get to that age in particular, which I hope this technically hits sooner, but I feel like I would not give a shit so much more once I get to a certain age.
Yeah.
So I'll
With
just
that,
have so much
I
fun.
feel like you're gonna be like the crazy uncle at a wedding.
Oh,
That-
yeah.
You know how
Do you
there's
th-
always one? That's gonna be.
Do you think that would change though if you like get married and you had kids?
No.
You think his craziness?
They'll
will
make it
change?
Yeah,
Sure.
like
No.
dim down just a tiny bit if
I
you
don't
had
think
kids.
so. He hasn't. He's serious at the same time. He's not crazy all the time. I think there's a happy medium,
No, I ride that
and
line.
I think he rides the line.
Okay.
Thank you.
He'll definitely be like a really fun dad with his kids. I think his
Yeah.
wife might not like it all the time.
Yeah.
But
Oh, for sure. I know that already.
I know that already.
You know, wait, what do you know? Wait,
Like,
that
we already
my
had the
wife's gonna
conversation.
be mad at me?
I already know Hope's gonna be mad at me.
Oh, well, that's one thing.
Yeah.
I thought you were meeting my wife. I was like, you know my wife's mad at me?
Yes.
already.
Who is she?
She's
It's a
already being
secret.
dry to you right now.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to just
Deal with
take
it?
her out on a date first, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's true. I mean, yeah, I feel like with age, my insecurities are just going to dwindle. And then I already kind of don't give a shit. But I feel like once I get older, it's going to go away more. Like, it's just going to progressively. Like, there will be a point that I just don't care. And
I feel like right now in life I'm like I don't care, but then at the same time I do care.
Yeah.
It depends.
like, you get me to like 65. Oh, yeah. I think I'm
You're gonna be
you can't put a leash on me.
God. We're gonna.
Woof woof.
He's gonna be a leash kid like you, but as an old man.
Only if you can get me.
Catch
I
me
will.
If you, catch me if you can.
Yeah.
And he just starts.
I hope I don't have a walker at 65. I would be that old man.
That would be
I would
hilarious.
put a
I
leash
could
on
see
you.
Brett doing
That'd
that.
be so much fun at a nursing home. Unless like my wife died and then I just like had severe depression. Like,
What
so
the fuck, Brett?
It's either that or like I'm gonna be so
Wow.
much fun. Actually, I think I'd still be fun even if my wife died. Like I feel like I'd be sad, but no one would see it, and I'd just be like, "It's great. I love nursing homes.
Jesus.
My great grandkids
Christ.
visit me once a year."
You're lucky if that's it.
I know.
Your mind does weird things.
Like, I don't know. I feel like that. I feel like I would be that guy in the nursing home. I'd be like, "Guys, let's go play bingo." And it's like two in the morning.
No.
You
They're
all would be
asleep.
asleep. Yeah.
I would be asleep. Okay, maybe not 2 in the morning, but I'd be the guy that's like, "Let's do shots."
I don't know if you can. Well, they do happy hours on certain days in the
Do
nursing
they
home.
really?
Yes.
You gotta put me in that nursing
Dude,
home,
that's
please.
hilarious.
They do that. Grandpa
Shot,
at
shot,
Grandma's
shot,
old
shot,
nursing home. Grandpa gave
But
her
the-
one because Grandma doesn't drink alcohol, and she had no idea.
Nice.
Yeah, and she said, Dad goes, "Hey, here you're boozing it up," and she goes, "I wish I was drunk," and it was like it was funny.
Interesting.
They do that. They did that when I worked at the nursing home, and
But the thing is
Lafayette.
I feel like if you're that old, no matter what, it's like one shot will probably be enough. Unless you're just like one of those guys that drink all the time. Like I feel like tolerance will go down, your body weight will go down, so it'll hit
there was
easy.
a guy at the
Maybe.
nursing home that I worked at. He didn't look it, but he's in his 90s, and he went to the bar all the time
That's
and
cool.
drank with his friends.
That's awesome. That's why he's 90. 100%.
he
See,
was
like,
like 94, I think.
Yeah,
you
so,
see
so-
like
so
that?
your
that
social life has like the largest impact on your
have you seen
overall health.
that video?
Wow,
of,
that
like,
explains a lot.
Wait, no, what were you she's degrading herself, but what were you saying?
have you guys seen that video of like that 90? I think it was like 97-year-old woman that drinks like Dr. Pepper every day, and that's her secret.
Yes,
that was
I
crazy.
think she
Yeah.
died.
Yeah, I have. What?
Is she still alive?
I
don't know
thought-
anymore.
There was like one of the world's oldest. I saw this at one point. It was like the world's oldest World War II vet, and he was really old. Dude still drove, smoked. He did
I
like
love it.
everything he wanted. He's like, yeah, I smoke cigarettes or cigars and do this, and I still drive, and he's picking up cards
I'm being a good boy.
and
Also, we
just
never
random
did
stuff
my
like
last
that.
one, but that's okay.
No, do it right
what?
now.
What is it?
Why? We can't really do it.
Yeah, we
Hug
can.
the person you feel the deepest connection with right now. Why are you looking at me like that?
I guess the question would be, who do you hug?
What?
Because I feel like, again, with something like that, it's pretty obvious for us. Who would you hug out of the two of us right now?
He would leave and go hug Hope.
No, that's not allowed.
I would hug both of you at the same time.
Oh, that's sweet.
And then kick Bailey out and just go cuddle with Brett.
JK.
JK. Okay. I'll still take the first part, I guess.
Yeah, give me. I want to do one more black card, the deep one. Level 3.
You want to go deep?
I want to go deep.
Go deep. Bam.
Ooh, wait. Oh.
Is that the same one or?
We have to express how we really feel about each other.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there was more to that question.
Tell me how you really feel.
Yeah, tell me how you really feel right now.
You're the one that read that card.
That's true.
You have to go first.
Well, I do truly look at you as like a little brother. I have for a long time.
Aw.
But, like, I've never had a brother, so you're like my...
Oh, I'm the favorite brother?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Let's go.
So, I don't
Usually
know.
I'm the annoying one.
No. That's me.
No. Usually it was me. in
Not
my
anymore.
household.
Not anymore.
Welcome.
Not anymore.
I take that title. I always will. I think my grandmother secretly hates me.
What the hell?
Which one?
Both?
I don't know. I feel like my grandma puts up with me sometimes. I feel like my mom's like...
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
She's the same thing with me. I just ignore her.
Yeah, I feel like there's times she's literally like...
I can't really like read her that well, so.
She's hard to read
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah. Maybe we should play this with her. Be like,
Oh,
Patty,
God.
what do you really feel about me?
Patty, tell me how you really feel.
Tell me how you really feel. Do you actually love me? Please. Please. I need validation.
What?
Do you love me?
So much.
That's gonna be Brett as a boyfriend. Do you love me?
Bro, 100. That honestly, I think maybe that's my insecurity. I don't know. Actually, that might actually be one of my deepest insecurities is not knowing how someone like actually
That's
feels.
literally how Noah
That's
is.
a big one. I agree.
Like,
That's literally how Noah
Like-
is. Did you know that?
I believe it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Especially like romantically, I could see that 100%. Me, I feel like it's a little bit like romantic, but I feel like it's everybody. Like I feel like
I agree.
I would almost
Because I
need-
always feel like they're lying.
yeah, I feel like romantically I need reassurance at times. And I'd be like,
Which everybody does.
do you mean it though? Like you say it, but do you mean it?
Everybody needs
I
that.
wonder
Like
if
you
Hope
got me
means
these
it.
flowers and we went out to eat, but does that mean you actually love me?
I wonder if she actually loves me.
Oh God.
Oh. I think she
He's
does.
spiraling. He's like, wait a second.
Oh no.
She
I'm
hits me
pretty
a lot.
sure she does. Riley, she waited like 7 years. I think she does.
Hopefully. Maybe she's just here to kill me. I don't
What?
know.
What?
Oh.
Actually,
She would have already done that.
no, I live here.
No,
What?
maybe she wants, like get married, sign the contract, so
Sign
like
the
all my money.
Contract!
So like when I
Wait
die,
until
she
you
gets all
have
my
money.
money. There we go.
I mean,
That's
I
why.
do
like
know
the
of
life
somebody.
insurance policy.
Yeah.
I do know somebody that stayed married for 10 years just to get their husband's social security.
What?
Yeah, because once you
Do
hit,
I know that person?
Yeah. Once you get past 10 years, your social security gets split.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Who did that?
He's been on the podcast. This is his
Brian?
ex-wife. Yeah. His ex-wife. They broke
Yeah,
up
that's
after
right.
10 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he got a new car. That's
Brian
great.
did?
Yeah.
That's
I
nice.
don't know if he still has the truck though. That's
Like
what I'm wondering.
recently he got a
Yeah.
new car?
See,
Freddie sent me a
what
snap.
kind of
Brian
I don't know,
Brian
it's
is
like a
like the teddy
snap.
bear.
I
He
love
really
Brian.
is.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta call him. We
I
gotta get
miss
him.
Brian.
We gotta get him to the Christmas party. Are you coming?
Christmas party. Would he go to the friends thing? No, he probably has
Probably
too much
not.
going on.
Yeah, he is a big family.
Christmas party, for sure. Brian has to be there.
What are you bringing to the Friendsgiving?
We need to discuss that,
Yeah.
by the way.
What? Friendsgiving.
Friendsgiving.
When are we actually doing it? The Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
Yeah,
I
wait,
agree
which
because
Saturday?
Friday I've
Probably the Saturday after.
This
Thanksgiving.
Saturday?
No, after.
Oh, the
Thanksgiving.
Saturday after?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
like the 29th.
Yeah.
I think.
What am I bringing?
Yeah. What are you gonna make?
a pie.
I'm hungry.
He really is. That's crazy. I thought that was a water bottle.
I don't know.
So we are doing it Saturday. Okay.
Yeah, probably.
I could bring some.
What
of
do
the
you want
pie.
me to bring?
I don't know.
Mac and cheese.
Leftovers.
You're gonna bring leftovers.
Yep.
From what? Your
Fun.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
That is not okay.
Fine.
I mean, honestly, I would kind of be okay with that a little
Oh.
bit. But
Well, you guys will get mac and cheese.
well, we just
He
said
just-
that Bailey's probably.
yeah,
Good.
he-
You remember Bailey's mac
Oh.
and cheese?
Yeah, it's true.
Ooh,
Wake
is
me
Bailey's
up.
mac and cheese better than?
Katie's?
I've never had Katie's. Better than Mason's dad's. I think it might.
Yeah.
Mason's
Mine's
dad's always
better?
good. Yeah,
Yes!
But
I've
maybe-
accomplished something
I
in
would
life.
say so.
but Mason's dad's was
It's
good. But it's
I'm a
different.
because don't
chef.
you do the breadcrumbs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what makes like the
like
top
adds
top.
texture.
But Mason's dad's was more spicy, so like it just
I
depends.
did the last time. I added pepper jack cheese instead of what
Pepper
I
jack cheese
really
is my
What's
favorite.
the hottest thing you've ever eaten? I
The
feel like it's
hot
probably
one
the
shit that
same.
you made
Yeah, I
me
think-
take.
Yeah. Was it the ramen?
Or the ramen. You guys did the ramen.
I was the only one that finished it.
It probably
Too much of a try
it was no. It was the ramen, but not the last time. It was that one time you and Noah did it,
In the camper.
Yeah.
and I had a bite of it.
That's
I'm like, oh no,
That was rough.
that was bad.
That was really bad. That hurt.
You guys
That one
were
hurt.
dumb, and then I was dumb.
Then I was dumb.
I was like, huh, I'm gonna be better than my brother and Brett.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
it didn't work. I was crying.
If you could go see any musical artist right now perform live, where would you go? Or who?
Like even from the dead,
Ooh.
From the dead.
We'll do
Grave.
both.
Do the both.
We'll do one, like, living and dead. Oh, I just realized the dead one makes it hard.
Yeah. Because I would love to go to Juice World
Yes, that's initially what popped into my head, but then I was like, Michael Jackson.
and Michael Jackson.
That would be wild. So because his concerts were insane.
Or Queen.
Ooh, see Queen in the heyday. That would be good.
Johnny Cash.
Or Johnny Cat. Yeah.
I don't know if his concerts would be that good. It'd be cool to see him live,
I would love to see him live.
but I'm also thinking about like the performance, like everything on top of it. Now, if I could see somebody right now, like this instant,
This
I
instant.
go back to post year and F again.
There's a couple people.
Post year Juice World, but
Miles Smith.
who's that? Isn't that Spider Man? Oh, that's Miles Morales.
You probably have heard his songs.
Yeah, what does he sing about? Sing 'em to me.
I mean,
Sing them to me.
I can tell him some of the titles of his songs.
Serenade me.
Like, Stargazing. Like, you remember that one? Like,
Wait.
you
Sing, like-
and I stargazing. I don't remember the rest. But
But you want to see him?
he literally just puts out bangers. Like, it's amazing.
Okay. John Bellion would be really cool.
That'd be cool, too.
He's supposed to come out with a new album. I wonder if it's already released.
Now, I know if I wanted to go with hope to somebody, it would be Bruno Mars.
Stop.
What?
You are purposely doing that now.
What?
He's purposely like moving his fucking
Oh.
eyeballs like crazy.
I'm telling you.
He stopped and now he's like going back and forth like his eyes are just
It's crazy. Stop it. Get some help.
I should do a Got Milk commercial.
Like, I think Bruno Mars would be pretty cool, too.
Ooh.
He's like off the like
He
I
doesn't
haven't
really.
heard much about
Disappeared?
him
I don't think he
yet.
tours anymore.
He does.
Does he?
like, disappeared.
But
Does
it's
he have
only
a-
like in
well,
like
or does he-
California and
Does
Vegas.
he have like a residency? Maybe that's why.
Maybe that's why.
Might have
He
a
just doesn't really
residency in
tour.
Vegas.
He doesn't really tour.
I didn't realize Luke Bryan had one for like years.
Mm.
They make a lot of money.
Honestly, Zach Bryan. That'd be
That'd be
pretty cool. Or
Morgan
Oh,
Wallen.
there's so many people.
Norcon. That would be one
Noah
of my
Khan would be cool.
That'd be fun.
one of my main. I
What-
was going to go to him, but then
I have to pee.
it was like really expensive.
Okay. Well, we can probably wrap up here
Yeah.
soon.
Okay.
How long can you hold?
How long do you need me to hold?
I don't know. We'll work at.
We can wrap up.
Riley's hungry because he keeps
Riley
talking
is
about
hungry.
You guys keep talking about food.
Oh, okay.
it.
What's
He
your
was talking about
favorite
music artists?
cuisine? If there's any country you could visit to try their food, where would you go?
Oh, God.
That's a big one.
France.
Really? I feel like they have like some of the worst food.
Do they really?
I don't really know other
Unless you want like
cuisines.
snails.
Ew.
They eat snails. Like my head goes like Tokyo maybe.
Or I have heard, Asia.
Yeah, Asia in general makes like really.
What about Italy?
Yeah.
They got pasta.
Like go to like Thailand.
Yeah.
That'd be really good. Isn't that where boba was invented? Was it Thailand?
No
boba
idea.
Oh,
Never had it.
I've had it once.
I've had it
It's
once.
pretty good.
Really?
It's all right.
It depends on like, cause you can get it milk based or like juice or something. I didn't get it milk.
I think I did.
Maybe that was.
It was
That's
weird.
wrong.
Honestly, the milk and then the
I didn't get it with the milk.
bubbles,
If you do the other stuff, it's a lot better.
Maybe
What
that-
flavor did you get?
I don't remember. I think it was like vanilla something.
Oh,
I feel
I
like
got
my
like
guiltiest
peach or
pleasure
something.
is
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think that's why I like watching Worth It. Just see all these different places. I was like, I wish I could eat that right now.
Now crumble
The bad.
cookies are where it's at.
They're disgusting. I've literally had them once, and I don't think there's anything special about it.
Which ones
Have
did
you
you
ever had
have? Did you have
Patriot
more than one
donuts?
cookie?
Yeah, we got like a box, and I just thought they were all just like ant. There wasn't
Dude,
something
they're so
that
good.
stuck out that was
That's
like, this
fair.
is the best cookie I've
Maybe
ever had.
it was just a bad week. You never
Have
know.
you ever had Patriot
Because
donuts?
they change every week.
Well, I know that, but that wasn't good. No.
Hmm?
Have you ever had Patriot donuts?
Where's that at?
I think there's one in Fishers. It's really good.
When did you have it?
They're like croissant style donuts almost, so they're like real flaky.
Is
and
that the
crispy.
ones that they had at work?
Yeah.
Those were pretty good. And I don't like
You guys
donuts
ever had
anymore.
Dirty Dan's donuts?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
I've taken you there
Pretty
probably a
great.
dozen times.
It's pretty cool.
What's your favorite type of donut? You mean maple?
Caramel or maple?
Why did you whisper that?
I don't know.
Caramel.
Ew, don't do that.
I
Faith.
love caramel. It's so good.
I don't like when people do that.
You can't even hear us.
I
Imagine if we
can't.
had headphones right now.
I would literally kill. I would stab my ears.
You'd
What's my
stab your
favorite
ears. That's
type?
crazy.
Favorite type of donut?
Yeah.
I don't know. I love
Or
all
the
of them.
cinnamon swirl.
Yeah,
Tho-
a good
yeah.
cinnamon swirl is awesome.
Yeah.
I wonder where has the best donuts. What country?
No idea.
Where were donuts
Belgium.
invented?
Yeah, I was literally about to
I
say
want to go to Belgium
maybe.
for a waffle. See if it
Belgium
builds the
waffles.
hype.
Waffles.
Yeah. What if it's
Mm,
just a propaganda and it was an American-made waffle?
maybe? You never
So
see.
mean.
There is-
I doubt it. Because
there
I
is
think
a-
if you go over there, like when you get those, it's not only like syrupy, like there's like savory waffles and stuff.
Yeah, they have all
Like all
sorts of
sorts of stuff.
kind
I
Yeah.
want to go.
of waffles.
What do you think would be the weirdest? Like if you were on like Fear Factor or something, what would be the weirdest thing you would eat that you would be okay with?
Ew.
I don't know.
Like
There's
would you eat,
so many
I mean,
weird
would you eat like a
things.
bull testicle?
People do that. That's more normal.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say I would if I had to. Nice. Okay. Gotcha.
We should do Fear Factor.
No.
Like
Ludacris
our
does
version
that,
of
for
it.
sure. Doesn't
Like-
Ludacris do it? I think.
I
Maybe.
don't
I
know.
think he's a host now. You
Really?
ever watch like the old Fear Factors?
Wait,
No.
this is random. Well, I guess you're random anyways.
Yeah,
so,
everything is random. Right
did you
now,
guys
though.
see that KSI was the judge for Britain's Got Talent?
What?
What?
Yeah.
He came out as like a guest judge.
Yeah, for a guest judge.
That's
That's fun.
cool.
Yeah.
I want.
I don't know if they released that
Yeah.
that show
I
yet.
want to watch that. That'd be fun.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
The thing is, like, they did it, and then on their Instagram, they kept posting like, "I just pressed my golden buzzer." Like 4 judges did in that one day.
Oh,
Dang.
So I don't know what happened.
wow. Can you believe that the guy from Terre Haute won?
That was
Yes.
crazy. He has a good voice, though.
He does.
I love that guy. He's like.
I was worried he was only going to be able to sing the one song, and then he came out and was actually pretty good. I'm guessing he ended up having to get did some form of lessons.
Maybe.
I presume.
I don't know.
I don't know if you have time with that stuff. Like, I know
Yeah.
they drag it
I don't
out,
know.
but like,
I don't know. The guy's amazing though. I'm glad he won.
yeah.
You know he went back to work.
Probably.
Yeah, he did.
Probably.
I saw a post.
He has a
went-
pension.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to ruin it. Oh, I got something in my eye. All right. Well, I think that might call it for this week's episode.
All right, folks.
All right, folks. What's your favorite accent?
Just
Like, I like Australian accents. They're pretty cool.
I can't do it though.
I can't do it either.
Can you do it?
Shrimp on the
No.
bobby. Nope.
Shrimp on the bobby.
Go down under.
Or like a New York accent.
Some are cool.
Like, I
Like a
guess.
Brooklyn accent.
Yeah.
It's funny when you hear somebody break down like where that accent came from. Like I saw someone explaining Southern accents and where they came from. It was like literally European coming over here, and it's like this dialect, and then changing and morphed, and then added to this, and like somebody I guess a linguistic expert broke it down, and I was like, and she
That's pretty
literally
cool.
like did the different accents and like how they shifted over time. And I was like, that's actually insane. That's like what turned into like the Southern Belle, like.
Leah thinks.
Accent.
I think it was Leah said that she thinks that we have an accent.
She's crazy.
She thinks that I have like a little bit of a Southern accent, and I'm like,
I don't think so.
think so.
Do you have an accent?
Do you think I have an accent?
No.
I mean,
Okay.
none of us will think we'll have an accent.
That's cool. High five.
Exactly. That's why I asked your guys' opinion. Like,
I mean, technically, we have an American accent if we go anywhere else
oh,
Well, yeah,
yeah.
because we speak English. We're
No,
Americans.
really?
and we're American.
What other country would you like to live in?
I have to pee.
Oh. Go.
I don't
A
know.
place that's cheap.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mexico.
No,
Mexico.
Mexico.
Not Mexico.
Mexico. Mexico. Okay, we're done.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this chaos. We will see you guys all next week.
Peace out.
Peace out, everybody.